Yo, what it do, man? It's your boy Bopete cooking up the sauce. And I've been scrolling on my YouTube and I seen a video that mentioned iOS 18. So, I thought, well, why not watch it with y'all? Why not watch it with my people? Because I want to see what's going on with iOS 18 anyway. Let's see if we can pause this and get my stuff going. Cause yeah, I want to know what's going on because I've been a little bit upset with Apple, man. The reason being is because the phones haven't changed at all, man. Like one action button on the side and a few minor upgrades, you know what I'm saying, it's not enough for me to upgrade phones. Y'all know I'm very big on Apple products, man. And iPhone, because I use my iPhone almost every day. Or not even almost every day. I use my iPhone every day. I have 3 phones. I got 2 on with me right now. And yeah, I just been upset because I hadn't been able to really upgrade. I told myself regardless I'm gonna upgrade anyway this year. This is the iPhone 12 in blue. I ain't gonna take out my case, but iPhone 12 in blue, and I got an iPhone 14, both of them Pro Max. I got an iPhone 14. Which this is the first iPhone 14 Pro Max. This is the first iPhone that I ever had that broke. Like the back of it broke on it. And not only my back broke on mine, but my brother's back broke on his. And I think he got a 12 though. But mine broke and I was like, dang, like my iPhones have never broken. And that surprised me. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like what's going on, Apple? And I just don't know. I just hadn't really been pleased with the iPhone update. So hopefully we can watch this and get some type of feedback or something going on to see, what Apple is doing, because I honestly haven't been even keeping up with them, because the products is, they're making good products because, you never really have to upgrade because the product is so good. But like, bro, like come out with something that's going to make people want to say, okay, I'm through with both of them. I want them to come out with a phone so good that I want to trade both of these in for the new phone. Put it like that. If they can make me do that, then shoot, it's on. But until then, I mean, they've really made these phones are perfect. So, they already made the perfect phone. So if they can come out with something new that's going to be shocking and amazing, then I'm all up for it. But I'm finna watch this firsthand to see if this is actually intriguing. And hey, man, if these updates ain't really intriguing, man, I don't want to have to say I'm going to keep my phone again, but I'm going to trade this one in anyway, because don't tell Apple, but the speaker going out, so I'm going to trade it in just so I can get me one with a better speaker. But, yeah, so with that being said, man, we're going to see what's going on with these. And, yeah, let's go. No sound.
Away, but today we've got it. Your very first look at the upcoming.
Oh yeah, also too, this is the iOS. I don't know if they're gonna talk about iPhones, but this is the iOS. iOS to me is still the same too. I mean, ain't really nothing changed other than minor updates and upgrades and stuff. But yeah, it's still the same thing.
Of iOS coming to your iPhone later this year. And
I like that.
These aren't internet leaks or rumors. This is the real deal, straight from Apple themselves. All right, some context. Around this time last year, Apple let some stuff slip. Early looks at some of the features coming, accessibility features that we hadn't seen yet. And this year, it happened again. Let's start with eye tracking. Yep, nope. Not kidding. Just as is with Vision Pro, allowing users to navigate just by looking, iOS 18 seems to be implementing something similar. And for us, this is a lot of fun. But for others, this is something that could be absolutely game-changing, life-changing for them. Leveraging the crazy power of AI coming to iPhone, Apple is showing the ability to navigate iPhone and iPad with just a pair of eyeballs. You look, it do. And like I said, for some people, this game-changing. This could be someone's very first opportunity.
I respect that, Apple.
To navigate an iPhone or an iPad. Apple's built-in eye tracking will use the.
I'll try to use it, but I hope it's not like. I hope it's seamless though. Like that's the thing about it. Like that, I have an iPad Pro, and I would love to do that. Like if I'm working on a studio session or if I'm cooking up a beat or something, and I look at my iPad and I want to click on something, be able to click on it, open it up while still having the beat going and while my hands are still working on what I'm working on, but I want it to be seamless. I don't want it to be like glitching, like not really glitching, but like sticky, if that makes sense, where you looking at something, you have to stare at it, and I don't really know how it works, so I hope it's dope. Like I hope it's seamless, but knowing Apple, it may be seamless. I mean, we don't know, but I like that update though right there, and it's good that some people they may be handicapped or something like that is going to definitely be perfect for it, no matter if it's seamless or not.
Facing cameras for setup and calibration, and thanks to the machine learning tech already present on your device, all user data involved with eye tracking is kept safe and secure on device and in your pocket. And to be honest, this goes a bit further than even Vision Pro.
That's what they say.
This will allow you to do absurd things with literally just your eyes. No swiping or gestures or anything with your hands. That's not even needed. And no, all right, I will not just use this feature to browse TikTok in bed while I shove a whole pint of Halo Top ice cream inside of me. I don't even know why you would think that. Like, how dare you?
Okay,
Apple
man,
isn't just planning features for your eyes. Nah. They also announced a feature called Music Haptics, a new way for users who may be hard of hearing or just outright deaf to still experience music on iPhone. This feature utilizes the already there Taptic engine in your iPhone to send out refined and tuned vibrations according to the music you're listening to. Taps, textures, bass rumbles, and more, all done through vibrations, enriching the experience of millions of existing songs on Apple Music. In fact, Music Haptics will be available as an API for devs to make in-app music more accessible as well. See,
that seems like a
stuff like this.
Okay,
it's stuff
feature.
like this that
well,
Apple
for
cares
people,
enough to
that's
do
for
that
it's
really
awesome.
sets them apart. Not saying that Android
Definitely
doesn't
awesome.
have great accessibility options,
But that's why but see, that right there is why they're the #1 phone company right now. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, and just product wise, because they make stuff for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why I look at them as like #1, which some of their features you may not be able to do as much as like a Droid or something like that, but it's the smoothness and the system and the machine itself, I feel like it's good. So yeah, that's a plus.
that's not the truth at all, but Apple certainly seems to approach things with a deeper, more meaningful level of care. It's more thought out, more on purpose, intentional. Not
Okay, so let's see.
And hey, the biggest features, including my favorite, are coming up next, but only after you check out today's sponsor. Hey,
yeah.
Was month.
I'm skipping past all these sponsors though. Cool.
Helium.com/frontpagetech or by clicking the link in the description below. If you thought that Apple only catered to some of your sense organs, just you wait, because next on our list is vocal shortcuts. Vocal shortcuts, according to Apple, allow users to assign custom phrases and sounds that Siri will be able to understand to launch shortcuts and even complete fairly complex tasks. For instance, instead of having to say the entire phrase, "Hey, turn off all my lights," someone who may have trouble speaking could say something as simple as bedtime, and she'll run the task for them. Alongside vocal shortcuts comes something new called Listen for Atypical Speech, which gives users the option to enhance iPhone or iPad's speech recognition. The feature utilizes the on-device machine learning to progressively get better at...
They should have been in this, because if you don't say certain stuff properly or correctly, then they ain't gonna hear you.
Parsing a user's speech patterns, especially useful to people who experience conditions that affect speech, such as cerebral palsy, ALS, or stroke. Again, the level of care shown here for users who may be non-speaking or may also be at risk for losing their voice. This helps make words happen regardless. These features follow last year's majorly exciting personal voice feature, something that I raved on about upon that announcement. Again, a feature that may seem small, but for some of you that know, you know. Life-changing. And finally, but very much definitely not leastly, my favorite feature because it helps me. Motion sickness, bro. If I am a passenger in anything even remotely moving, there is a 100% chance I will be sick. Think about it. How it works is a lot of you, motion sickness is triggered by when you're in a moving vehicle and you look down at your phone. There's a discrepancy between what your eyes see and what your body
See, these
feels.
updates is cool,
Your phone
but they ain't
isn't
all
moving.
that.
It's stationary, but your brain knows that you're moving around, and that causes
These updates
things
are cool,
to
but
go
they ain't all that, man.
awry. Apple is calling it vehicle motion cues, a brand new experience.
Motion
Those
sickness.
are Apple's users. Remember that sensory conflict? The cues helps combat that confusion that your brain is having between what you're feeling and what you're seeing. It works by showing animated dots as an overlay on your device. And these dots, taking advantage of the sensors, the gyroscope and everything built into iPhone and iPad, recognize the motion a user is experiencing like the motion of a car and translates it into those dots. So you'll be there browsing whatever you want on your phone, and overlay will be these simple little dots just reminding your brain, hey dude, we're moving. Please don't be sick, huh? That's eye tracking, the ability to navigate your device with nothing but your through tuned vibrations with a new speech pattern. And you can look forward to September and then
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, that was okay.
What?
That was okay. That wasn't what I was hoping for. Let's see if we can find another video. I stumbled across another one that iJustine post. So let's see what she's got to say. And hopefully hers is a little bit better. If it's the same thing, man, we're doomed. Okay, so this is actually the iPhone 16. So let's see what she say we can expect from the iPhone 16. So those updates, they were cool. I ain't gonna say it was boo-boo or it wasn't good. It was cool, but you know, I don't know. They're cool. They straight. They ain't all of that.
I'm so excited because it is nearing the time where doing iPhone rumor videos would make sense because we're, getting closer to September, which is usually iPhone season time. So today we're going to check out some of the new iPhone 16 rumors and see what could possibly be in store. But before we do, a huge thank you to Anchor for sponsoring this video, and I'm going to show you two of my new favorite gadgets. First up, we have the Anchor 3-in-1
hopefully,
power
man,
bank
it's something
10K
fire.
version. It's got a 10,000 milliamp hour power bank, a foldable charger, and has a built-in USB-C cable. Talk about convenience, yes please. Now what I love most is the 30-watt two-way fast charge, whether I'm plugging it in or using it as a portable battery. It charges to get one for yourself. I know you're just as shocked as I am that we're back again with some more rumors, but let's dive into the iPhone 16 Pro first. They're expected to feature bigger displays, shocker, upgraded camera technology, whoa, could you... What? A new capture button? I'm interested in that. A 48 megapixel ultra wide lens. Oh, I like that. 5x optical zoom for both models, a faster A series chip, and Wi-Fi 7. Pro, we are ready for you. So it's saying that Apple is redesigning the A series chip for the 16 Pro models, and
the same
it looks
phone.
like the action button that was limited just to the 15 Pro may be coming to all models, which would make sense. I feel like there's always that trickle-down effect. The next year, the non-Pro versions end up getting a lot of the Pro features. But there's this rumored extra capture button for taking photos and videos. I really love this because I feel like Apple is really pushing that creative angle on all of their devices. You can use them to create. So making your phone even more of a content creation device just seems like a
more
natural fit.
buttons.
So here we're gonna take a look at some of the dummy models. And these dummy models are also pretty interesting, but I'm curious.
So they're making the phone bigger?
Purple color kind of matches my sweater. I mean, I know it's not real, but I kind of like it. So this gives us a nice opportunity to kind of really see what the size differences would be with the entire lineup.
Comment down below what color phone I should get next, because normally I used to get the color phones. I think I don't even know what color I had before this, but I used to get the color phones. I had like gold. I think maybe green came out or something like that. Then I got blue. Then I got the light blue 13. And then I went from the 13 to the 14, but I got white. I'm rocking with the white. Only thing I didn't like about that is, like I said, my darn back cracked on it. And I really don't rock it like that, but I ain't gonna lie. To me, white is super clean, like super aesthetically clean. For sure. But I was telling myself I may try a darker phone this next go around, like a black phone or something like that. Which, I mean, I don't know. What y'all think? That white pop a little bit better than them dark colors on cases though. At least, you know, right there, it popped harder to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this is in focus or not, but yeah, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. I mean, let's see if they reveal the extra capture button. Like I said, on thing, ain't nothing different. I don't see why they need to upgrade the camera. With you upgrading the camera a little bit, okay, cool, that's great. Screen size, they're making the screens bigger for what? I don't know. I mean, shoot, this is a big enough size phone. Like, I'm thinking about downsizing. The phones is great as is. They just need to just switch up something. Switch up something. I don't know.
Opportunity to kind of really see what the size differences would be.
I bet you they. I'm trying to see where would they add it, because you already got a button here, a button here.
The iPhone 16 Pro models, but Apple is still.
It's gonna be an extra capture button, so it probably be maybe a button right here.
Lenses, which makes sense. Like, do we really need to change it just for the sake of making it look different? I mean,
maybe.
How is somebody gonna know that I have the new iPhone? So the left side shows the action button across all of the models, which. That's what the rumors are saying. So we'll see.
Button.
Here's some more little looks at these dummy versions. This guy, I think it's a guy, should probably be a little more careful of your reflection. So our iPhone 16 Pro finishes, looks like they're pretty much the same. Black, white, silver, gray, or they're titanium. And maybe a rose or a shade.
Black, white, silver, titanium. What color she said?
Black, white, silver, gray, or they're titanium. And maybe a rose or a shade of gold. I think I'll probably go with a rose gold phone if they do. I love rose gold. The iPhone 10, when they first came out with that rose gold, just was so freaking beautiful. I think they were still calling it gold, but in my heart, it was rose gold. It was pinkish. It was
I may either get between titanium or black. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna go black, because I ain't had. Have I ever had a black iPhone? I don't think I've ever had a black iPhone. So.
And they may use an improved process for finishing.
And I feel like black is more like grown. You know what I'm saying? Black phone is like grown. But that white is just like Apple to me. It's like Apple. Yeah, Apple.
And coloring the titanium, which will give it a more glossy look than the brushed aluminum finish. I like this finish. So, I don't know. We'll see. They're expected to adopt a new micro lens OLED display technology for improving brightness and reducing power consumption, which can bring an improved
that titanium backs ain't gonna break either.
Well,
so.
Yes, please. We love that. The iPhone 16 Pro's display could be up to 20% brighter. That's
wow.
Right. So here's a few of the renders.
I told y'all.
Button on the right side of the device.
I told y'all.
Here, which is flush to the side, but it's not clear if this is a design that Apple will stick with. Yeah, of course it's not clear. These are all rumors. We don't know anything. I mean, someone knows something. I think that there's probably a very few people at Apple that actually know what the full complete phone is
they know what it look like, because they gotta make the cases for them.
It's gonna be getting an improved 48 megapixel ultra wide
camera,
which is super exciting. Hopefully this upgrade will allow the sensor to capture more light, especially if you're in low light situations. I know I love taking point
phone don't
photos,
need to be no
and the
brighter.
upgrade to the ultra wide.
The phone don't need to be no brighter, because everybody using privacy screen protectors. I mean, come on. Everybody using privacy screen protectors nowadays, so phone don't need to be no brighter.
We love that. Let's hope for it. This is also kind of exciting. If you guys remember the new zoom feature that was only in the Pro Max models, they are expected to be rolling that out to both. So that is the
they need to fix the camera to where
when
you zoom out, your camera ain't blurred. If anything, that's probably what they talking about.
Too. With anti-reflective optical coating will be now on the iPhone 16 cameras, and this will improve photos by cutting down on lens flares and ghosting. I think if anyone has ever seen, there's a lot of reflection sometimes depending upon what you're taking photos of. So I think every single time that they've been upgraded, they've added some sort of different type of coating. So I'm really excited to see if this will do any sort of improvements. Super periscope. The iPhone 16 Pro Max could feature a super telephoto periscope camera. I feel like it's so much easier when both of the phones have the same features, because you just basically are deciding, do I want a little bit better battery life and a bigger screen, or do I want a smaller device that fits better in my pocket and I lose a feature? So saying that this could be a super or ultra telephoto. So the current one is equivalent to...
Quick question, y'all. Should I downsize on my phone? Because these are both Pro Maxes. I wonder, should I get a smaller phone? Because these to me is like, it's cool, but I mean, shit, I don't think I need all that phone though. Like having a smaller phone, it'll be easy just to boom, 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 boom. Go about your business. But watching video, I watch a lot of content on my phone, make a lot of content on my phone, so that bigger screen is a little bit better. I don't know. Just something I've been thinking about. And also with the bigger phone is a longer battery life. So, but I mean, I use a battery pack anyway. So.
77mm lens, this could be going all the way to 300mm, which would be pretty awesome. It's looking like we'll have up to 1TB of storage. I'm surprised they haven't bumped it up a little more, because I feel like we're getting to that point, especially with all of the ProRes content that we're shooting or not shooting. I feel like I haven't actually shot that much of it, but if that is something that you are filming, that storage does get filled up quite
I don't
quickly.
think I'm going
Even
to
if you do
terabyte.
record externally, most of the time you're not going to have an external drive on you. When inspiration
500
strikes,
500
and
each
you need
phone,
to
that's a
film
terabyte.
something, you got your phone. Just do what you got to do. Obviously, we've still got our USB-C port. The iPhone 16 is going to be using a stacked battery technology, which can
that is going to be
power
something different,
capacity and
because
longer
I could charge
lifespan.
this while it's plugged up. I was
haven't
going to say,
done
this
the deep dive yet in
USB.
iOS
I mean,
18
regular
features,
lightning.
So if you are
And this phone is
interested in that,
lightning
let me know in the
anyway.
comments, because I'd love to go through those. But
Okay, so that's another thing too, guys. So this phone is lightning and this phone is lightning. So all of my chargers is lightning. But with my iPad and my MacBook, those are USB-C. So if I get a phone that's USB-C, I only have one item that's lightning. And that's why I was thinking, well, if I trade both phones in for one phone, then I might be in there. I might be in the dough. But that's backwards, ain't it? I don't know, guys. That might be backwards. That definitely might be backwards. But I don't know. If I can trade both phones in and get one and give them both with USB-C, I think that would be cool. But if I do that, I may get a smaller phone and a bigger phone, maybe, or get two of the same size, but one be like the 16 and the other one the 15. But I mean, I don't know. I don't want to downgrade. So y'all come up with some strategies. Right now, I got 2 Pro Maxes. It ain't gonna make no sense for me to get a 15 and a 16 Pro Max. It's gonna make sense to get a 15 Pro Max and a 16 Pro Max, or 2 16 Pro Maxes, or something, or just only upgrade one phone and keep my 14.
with the new iOS 18, obviously we're going to have some new things, and of course the iPhone 16
Y'all come up
will
with
take advantage of
any
that.
ideas?
So
comment
they're
down
supposed
below.
to be introducing some new Siri features. I even saw some rumors of them saying that there's going to be like a Siri Plus that you pay more to get, which I wouldn't be surprised if that's something that Apple does.
Siri Plus.
But I feel like if Siri is such a huge part of your ecosystem, just make her work. Like, I know we all have the same struggles with Siri. Like, I'm not the only one. You're not alone. We're all here. We're all in this together. Just Siri, let's get it together. I think iOS 18 is your time to shine. Some details here by a leaker is saying that it'll be bringing many of the LLM features to all iPhones, but on-device AI features could remain exclusive to the iPhone 16. Some of this functionality could include improved interactions between Siri, please, yes, we love it. The Message app, auto-generated Apple Music playlists, which I'm kind of a Spotify girl, I'm not gonna lie. This could be really interesting to see if Apple Music really does step it up. The iPhone 16 Ultra, I kind of remember talking about this last year when we were thinking, is there going to be an iPhone 15 Ultra? I mean, we've obviously got our Apple Watch Ultra. Could this be the year? I don't know. It's saying that there are some mixed rumors that this could.
The extra button is the Ultra feature. Like how Ultra has the extra orange button, that's the extra feature. So you might as well say the Ultra is the Pro Max. But I mean, what can they add on to it? Because if they add a watch on the back of a phone or a clock on the back of a phone, I don't think that would be right, because everybody got an Apple Watch. I mean, come on.
The iPhone 16 lineup, they're thinking that this could be a possible 5th and even higher end phone as a replacement for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Dude, I don't know. I don't know.
That didn't even sound right.
I do feel like the iPhones need a little spice.
Come on, Justine, come on.
That it needs. Of course, that comes at a cost. So that was iPhone 16 Pro. Let's see what we've got on the iPhone 16. So much like the Pro, we've got a larger 6.3-inch display and a 6.9, a new capture button. Maybe it'll be coming to the regulars. Maybe, we don't know. This looks like Easter to me. I just feel like you can be bold. You can go a little more aggressive. Yeah. Even the iPad colors, like, I really like them. I think they
those
could
phones
be
are too light.
more colorful.
But
the design here,
but I can see it because it is a just like the regular phones. It's not the Pro Max or anything like that. So I feel where they coming from. But if y'all remember back in the old like iPod days. Let me see if I can pull up. Let me see. iPod, was it the touches, I think? iPod touches? Yeah, like they had these colors. You know what I'm saying? They had these different colors. Like this right here. And these were like, oh, I didn't mean to click on that. But these pop though. You know what I'm saying? So I could see what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Even with these ones, like they popped a little bit more. Now they just like everything is super extremely light. Everything is like super light. I see what she's saying when she was saying that though. I see what she was going with it.
it looks a little different. So I love the vertical camera design. Like this has been one of my favorite looks ever since they first launched with the 2 cameras. This has more of like a pill-shaped design. So this is gonna hold the wide and ultra-wide lenses. And now that they're switching to this vertical little switch, could be because they want to have spatial video recording on all devices, which would make sense. Because basically when you're filming stereoscopically. So it's filming from both of those camera angles. It's really cool if you've never tried it in Vision Pro, like watching your own spatial videos that you've shot on your phone by yourself and then putting it into the headset. It's like you're reliving moments. It really is cool. I'd love to hear from you guys. What are you most looking forward to? Is there something that the iPhone had?
Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I think I'm really stuck with just upgrading anyway, just because you know it's time to upgrade, and I'm like what a year behind. Like I said, I still got the 14 Pro Max. I did not upgrade to the 15 Pro Max because I didn't think it was worth it. Now they got a whole new batch of phones coming out, which is the 16s. And I mean, I'm just gonna do it just because. But I mean, like I said, guys, it's really nothing to me that. Oh man, something happened in my case, but it really nothing to me that actually just stands out and makes it like unique enough to where it's like, okay, I'm excited to get this phone. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't really did nothing different, and it could be with the iOS system. You know what I'm saying? Because everything nowadays is still the same thing. Only thing that's been changed over the last few years is the island at the top of the phone. You know, maybe they make that smaller or non-existent. That'll be dope. The island at the top of the phone, then the action button on the side, and then they finna add another capture button, which I said, like, you hold the phone like this, it's gonna make all the sense in the world to put it right there. That's if they do that. But I don't know if they will do that or not. I don't know, but yeah, it's still not exciting to me. I mean, maybe that's why they do the packaging and everything like that, where it's the packaging and everything is real dope and stuff. But it's really not exciting though. I mean, I want it to be like how it used to be, where like I used to just be on my phone just to be on my phone, like. But now it's like pretty much it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, same difference. Nothing really stands out. So hopefully they can come up with something that's unique. That stands out. I think that'll be dope. So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Comment down below if y'all getting the iPhone 16. Comment down below if y'all ready for the iOS 18 update. And comment down below what are your thoughts? You know what I'm saying? If y'all have any thoughts and any recommendations, you know, drop it down below. Leave a comment. So with that being said, man, let's go. Bopete cooking up the sauce. Ooh wee.